What's going on, guys? Thank you so much for tuning in to my channel, man. Let's get right into it, guys. So, look, in hopes that Ryan Garcia is successful against Mario Barrios, I'm hoping that Devin Haney can ignore Conor Benn, and hopefully those two can meet up sometime next year, and obviously the winner can unify the division. Um, I'm honestly looking forward to that fight if it happens. You know, Devin Haney in recent interviews was talking about redeeming himself. He wants redemption against Ryan Garcia, and I'm just like, stick with it then. You know, stick with that fight. Ignore Conor Benn. You know, ignore that whole Twitter beef they got going on. Just focus on redeeming yourself, like you said, right? Um, I like the fight with Conor Benn, but I just think that it's a big risk. I think it is a difficult fight for Devin Haney. I'm not saying that he can't win, but Conor Benn is a big guy at 147. He's strong, he's fast, he's powerful. He has great pressure. I mean, the dude can fight. With that being said, I just think that it would be a difficult fight for Devin Haney. Do I think Devin Haney can win that fight? Absolutely, but I just think it's just too much of a risk, and I think it it puts the rematch against Garcia on the back burner simply because if you think about this, if Devin Haney takes an L against Conor Benn, then there goes the rematch with Garcia, right? Because that's what happened when Ryan Garcia lost to Rolly Marrero. What happened? People became disinterested in that fight. So that's what I'm saying. I hope that Ryan Garcia is successful with Mario Barrios. Why? Because now, if Garcia wins, Haney doesn't fight Conor Benn, then they both, or the hype can continue to grow or regrow for that matter, right? So I'm hoping that Devin Haney, obviously, make the right decision for himself because he was on Ariel Castro's show, and Ariel was like, "Hey, who do you want to fight?" Devin Haney never mentioned anybody. He simply just said, "My father chooses who I fight." Ariel Castro asks him again, "My father chooses my fighters." Devin, who do you want to fight, bro? You already has said it, so just say it, make it known. But I like that he doesn't. I like that he doesn't, because I do believe that Devin Haney does have integrity, and he realizes that if he says a name, he might have to act on it, because no fan, right, wants to have this fight being dangled in our face, and then you renege on us and you go fight somewhere else, right? He doesn't want to pull a Boo Tennis and a Virgil Ortiz, right? They both were in the ring. They both said that they were going to fight each other, just to find out the next day that they were on Twitter talking about they want to fight another opponent. It's like, what? Like, so I understand kind of why Devin Haney would answer that way, but like I said, I would love to see Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia rematch come next year. But let me know what you guys think, man. Do you think Devin Haney should take that risk and just fight Conor Benn? Because the thing I like about Devin Haney, and I truly believe it, he shows it, in the opponents that he faces. He does fight for legacy. Of course, he fights for money. Everybody works for money. Everybody fights. Who's a prize fighter? They fight for money. But I think Devin Haney, his sole purpose is to, no, I want to leave an impact before I leave, right? I want to show the fans that, yes, I do get paid a lot of money, but I did care about my legacy. I do care about, what I leave, behind, as far as obviously when he leaves the sport, and he wants to make history. And I think that if he beats Ryan Garcia, then fight Conor Benn. And then if you beat him, dude, your stardom just grows. Or do you think that he should, just face Ryan Garcia? Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, man. Thank you so much again, man, for tuning in to my channel. I'm out.